I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Traffic trouble on the 10 this morning after a pair of semi-trucks collide, one truck flipping over and bursting into flames. Both drivers managed to get out of their trucks and only have minor injuries. Another teen violence story this evening. A 19-year-old sentenced today for starting the 2022 gun battle at the Tanger Outlets in Glendale. Raul Franco is set to serve nearly 9 years in prison after opening fire on a group of shoppers almost 2 years ago when he was just 17. That group firing back, injuring 4 people, including 3 children. Investigators say it all stemmed from what they described as social media disrespect. Some good news in the opioid fight. For the first time since its rapid increase, State Health Department seeing a decrease in the number of overdose deaths. Arizona Department of Health Services says 92 fewer people died in 2022 compared to 2021, but there were still 1,900 overdose deaths in 2022. It's a small sign of hope, but health leaders say there is still a lot to be done.
We're still very concerned about the epidemic as it stands. Certainly, the fact that deaths went down just a little bit, they are still at a rate and a level that is absolutely unacceptable in our state.
The State Health Department says there are more mitigation efforts underway right now compared to years past. For example, naloxone, the opioid overdose reversal drug, continues to become more widespread, and organizations are providing broader access. The Let Joe Know team began partnering with State Bar of Arizona just over a year ago to host monthly phone banks on different legal topics. In that time, more than 2,000 consumers have received help regarding employment law, landlord-tenant issues, wills and trusts, and so many other topics. To mark the milestone, State Bar of Arizona honored our own Joe Ducey today with an award for his commitment to the community.
And we really appreciate the partnership that you've given us an opportunity to help the members of the public. Our lawyers love going to the station, being able to help the public, and you've given us a platform.
Yeah, that help continues. Lawyers will be back volunteering their time again in February, taking your calls on bankruptcy and collections, so get your questions ready. If you're dealing with a stuffy nose or maybe a sore throat right now, well, you certainly aren't alone. State Health Department reporting flu and RSV cases in our state remain above the 5-season average. COVID cases remain stable and below the 3-season average. You can still get vaccinated for all 3. However, right now, the RSV vaccine is only for some pregnant women and adults 60 and older. Dr. Nicole Henry oversees pharmacies across Arizona. She says they've seen an increase in people getting vaccinated for all 3 because more patients are getting sicker after all those holiday gatherings. There is one common misconception, she says, they have, specifically when it comes to the flu vaccine.
Patients think they're actually getting the flu from the flu immunization. They're not getting the flu from that because the flu vaccine itself is actually an inactivated vaccine. It's a killed portion of the virus, so it cannot be reactivated. What patients do experience is that subtle sore arm and a little bit of fatigue, which is definitely not the flu.
Now, this map from the CDC shows Arizona is in the red, which means our state continues to rank high when it comes to flu activity. Dr. Henry says flu season goes all the way until May, so it's still not too late to get the shot.
This is Kobe. He's my little guardian.
It sure is. Not all heroes wear capes. Some wear collars. This 4-year-old miniature husky is a big-time hero after saving his family's home in Philadelphia. Just days before Christmas, Kobe was constantly digging a hole at the edge of the yard, barking at people passing by, trying to get their attention. The owner's intuition kicking in. She grabbed a gas reader and decided to test Kobe's hole.
It went off the charts to the highest level of gas detection. So I was like, oh my God.
She immediately called the local gas company to report the issue. Crews told her something as simple as a light switch could have blown up the whole house. The gas was repaired, everyone is safe, and the community is very thankful for Kobe's super sniffer.
High pressure's been warming things up, and now we've got storms to track. I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. Back-to-back storms coming in over the next few days. The first one on Sunday, the second one right behind it Monday night into Tuesday, bringing rain to the valley and snow to the high country. Now, the snow level does look fairly high with these 2 storms, right around 6,500 to 7,000 feet. So we're going to see a lot of rain-snow mix along the rim. Flagstaff could pick up about 1 to 2 inches of snow on Sunday and about 1 to 3 for that Monday night into Tuesday. Tuesday timeframe with the second storm. So we're going to be in weather action mode for all 3 days, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, as rain and snow across Arizona impacts travel across the state. Here in the valley, rain showers on Sunday, light and off and on throughout the day, anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain. But that Monday night into Tuesday's second storm brings us perhaps up to 1/2 inch of rain, with more widespread rain across the Phoenix metro area with that second storm. Cooler air too. We are dropping into the 60s by Sunday.